This your boy Knockout 360 here with another video for you guys. So today's going to be a little bit different here. I'm doing a bit of a tutorial. I'm sure a lot of you guys already knew this from forums and blog posts and just kind of messing around with your key. But recently here, my key fob just died on me. I've had my car since 2015, so I guess it's probably time for it to die, considering the fact that I've used this thing every single day. So it completely died on me at this point. It doesn't work. It doesn't do anything. It's completely dead. Now, got a couple options here. Option number one is to take it to Dodge and have those guys replace it with the new battery, open it up, and that would cost me, if I'm not mistaken, approximately $125. So that's $125 for those technicians, quote unquote, to go into the key itself, break it open, replace the battery, and essentially give it back to me. Or I could do things the real quick and easy and dirty way and do it myself and replace the battery myself. And that's ultimately what this video is about, is replacing the battery for a key fob for your car. So I went to my local Rite Aid, which is just like a pharmacy store or whatever, and I got some batteries. These particular batteries that these key fobs take are the CR 2032. As you can see it right along the side there, 2032. That's what the key fobs require as far as the battery size is concerned. I got these from Rite Aid for $7. Came in a pack of 2 here, really cheap. So we got $7 or $75. It's up to you. I think the choice is obvious for me. So go ahead and get started, guys. I'm not going to waste your time here. So I said that this is for my 2015 Dodge Charger. This also works for 2015 and up, as well as 2015 Challengers and up, 2015 Chargers and up. This also works for, even going back to some of the older models, 2011 Chargers, 2011 Challengers and up, as well as the Chrysler 300. So if you own a Chrysler 300, this will work for you as well. And that's the Chrysler, if I'm not mistaken, the 2011 body and up, and of course the 2015s and up as well. As long as it has this general key fob looking shape here, it will work. Now I know that the models prior to kind of had that key looking thing. It was a lot slimmer. That won't work on this particular key fob, but as long as it looks similar to this, it will work. First thing you want to do is go ahead and pull out that physical key. And as you can see, there's a little notch here. You're just going to push that forward and then pull the key out. Voila. Now, as you can see, this is where the key actually goes in, and this is just kind of another notch here. So what you're going to do, and the good thing about this is that there are no tools required. You can literally use what Dodge gave you, the spare key and the fob itself. You're going to take the key and actually put it in there and just kind of pry it open a little bit. Now what you want to be careful of is not to break it, not to break obviously the key, and not to break the actual fob itself. You just want to pry it open a little bit, just enough until you see it start to split here. You see it starting to split a little bit, just enough to get it split, and then you should be able to just take your hands, split it a little bit more. There you go. A little bit of elbow grease, and it splits open perfectly like that. As you can see, nothing is broken, nothing is chipped, nothing at all. It's literally just take the key, insert it into that top panel, pry it open a little bit, and here you have it. And as you can see, you've got the motherboard or whatever, then you got the battery. That battery is dead, it needs to be replaced. All we're gonna do, once again, use the tools that Dodge gave you. Take that key, pop that battery out, it's dead, replace it with the new one. I got the new battery here. You just wanna go ahead and peel that back off. Really simple here, and you wanna put it in exactly how you took it out, pretty much face down. Fit it in the little grooves. It's in there. Then really simple here, guys. Just line it up. As you can see, it's still flat. Line it up and just push it in. I mean, it doesn't snap in or anything like that. It just really smoothly just goes in like that. Then obviously, to make it complete, I'm gonna put the key back in there, push it in, and voila. I don't know if you could hear that, but I literally just locked my car. So that's it, guys. And like I said, this will work for 2011 Chargers and up, 2011 Challengers and up, and this should work for 2011 Chrysler 300s and up, and probably the 200s as well. The biggest thing is, as long as your fob looks like this, you can work with it. And like I said, that is a CR2032 battery that you're gonna need. I got this from Rite Aid for $7, came in a pack of 2. You're good to go, guys. So as always, I appreciate you for tuning in. Like, subscribe, comment. If you have any questions or anything like that, holla at me and we can work it out. It's real simple, guys. I mean, this is probably the simplest thing you can do for your car. Save that money, do it yourself. I saved like 70, almost $70 here just doing it myself, because Dodge was going to charge, if I'm not mistaken, it's either 75 or 125 to do it. Either way, anything over $10 is too much if you ask me. So that's it. As always, I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Like, subscribe, comment. Take it easy. Peace.